Hey everyone, and Faze Kay actually finally responded to the entire scandal with Save the Kids after he actually got kicked from Faze, and a ton of other people were also exposed, some of them also being Faze members, but he was the main one exposed because he was the one that actually gained the most amount of money from it and completely abandoned the entire Save the Kids project and basically had the most to do with the actual scam. And not only that, but he's actually been involved with multiple scams like this inside of the past. But just a day ago, he actually uploaded saying the truth about the Save the Kids. It's 2 minutes long and it's basically his response to the entire situation. Now most of it is just really vague since he can't say anything due to legal matters, but I am going to be going over inside this video and basically just showing you who it actually could be and if he was innocent and who actually is responsible for this entire thing. Now before I start, make sure you like the video and subscribe because it will help me out since this is a brand new channel. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into his response.
I know I haven't posted in a while and there is so much that I want to say about what's happened in the past month, but because of legal reasons, all I'm allowed to say right now is this. Please do not believe what you're hearing online. All of these people making videos think that they know the truth and that they know who's responsible when they just don't. So this is the truth, all right? I lost money on Save the Kids token.
Now if you've seen Some Ordinary's Gamer video or CoffeeZilla's video, you probably know at this moment that that's just not true. Because even if he isn't the main person behind this scam, maybe he has some type of manager or someone that's doing this to make him money and has control over all his accounts, just telling him what to do, like maybe telling him, hey, if you want to make $30,000, just go ahead and do this promotion and you'll get the money or something along those lines. But at the end of the day, this guy is definitely making a lot of money. And just to show you how much money he's actually making, I'll play a clip from CoffeeZilla's video basically stating a rough estimate of how much he actually makes.
When you look at the point of sale around the 6th, when the actual thing was going on, the peak of it, I think each calculation ended up being around 29,000, 30,000 if we're being a little bit more liberal on that. But yeah, it's about what we saw for Save the Kids. Now, of course, when you factor in all the other rug pulls, some of them went as high as like 40, 50, 60,000, right? Depending on the severity of that pull.
And of course, that's how much he made off of it, but just keep in mind that everybody else didn't completely scam their audience. Like, they may have sold like 2/3 or 1/3 of their entire actual wallet of the scam coin, but Kay actually sold his entire thing. He went from like 2 billion coins to only 4 coins. So this guy wanted to make as much money as possible. And that goes for every single scam he's been in. He runs and tries to make as much money as possible as soon as you can.
It's involved in. Like, take this coin right here, which is called GameSafe.io. He got these coins, immediately sold them out, and this is the date, okay? So 31 days ago, and then you could see the sell-off was almost immediate. Or take another coin, Safe Galaxy, which he's actually promoted to his fans. He got coins from a deployer wallet once again, and immediately sells them off.
Of course, that's how much he made off of it, but just keep in mind that everybody else didn't completely scam their audience. Like, they may have sold like 2/3 or 1/3 of their entire actual wallet of the scam coin, but Kay actually sold his entire thing. He went from like 2 billion coins to only 4 coins. So this guy wanted to make as much money as possible. And that goes for every single scam he's been in. He runs and tries to make as much money as possible as soon as you can. So I'm talking like days after he promotes it, or maybe even a single day or hours after he promotes it, he ends up selling and scamming his audience. And also, he's trying to say that throughout this entire thing with Save the Kids and the other scams he's been in, he's never made any money. Like, you would think that after the first couple of scams where he doesn't make any money, he stops. But this guy's obviously making money and he's just lying. Or at least someone in this situation is definitely making money, or he wouldn't be doing this many scams. Now, into this next part of the video, he actually says that someone else, which he doesn't give the name of, abused his trust and basically let him take the fall and all the other Faze people take the fall for this entire scam.
So we've uncovered significant evidence which confirms that a dishonest person abused his trust with me to scam everybody. This person gained my trust and the trust of my friends while still encouraging us to be the public faces of his scheme.
Now, while I do believe that there could be some massive, big mischievous guy behind all of this that's just collecting a massive paycheck, at the same time, there's almost no doubt in my mind that Faze Kay, or just Kay, knew at least something about this scam, considering how many scams he's actually done before this. I don't believe that he himself is capable of doing all of this, just because look at him. There's no way he can actually pull this big of a scam alone off, but I definitely think he had something to do with it. Especially since the other people inside this entire scam, like the other Faze members, whenever they sold their coin and did the pump and dump, they only sold 2/3 or 1/3, like I said before, and Faze Kay sold all of it. So whoever was behind his wallet fully intended to just straight up scam everyone. And we know this entire thing was completely premeditated and was supposed to be an entire scam, because before they actually changed the code, it made it so you have to wait 24 hours before you actually sold your coin, so it couldn't immediately just dump off and just be a scam. But after, it was actually changed to where you only had to wait 1 minute, so it was fully possible to completely dump, and the code was changed just so this could be a pump and dump.
You were only supposed to sell 20% within 24 hours, so what happened? How was he able to sell off this fast? I started to wonder about this, and that's when I got a telegram from someone inside the project who messaged me anonymously. Hey, Coffee, I remember something. Lucas, the developer, told us before the launch that the owners asked him to modify the anti-whale system from 24 hours to a minute. So they were 100% planning to dump on everyone.
And then he basically ends off the video talking about how lawyers are involved and this is a massive legal matter and they're looking into it. Now he also says he wants you to email this email support thing where if you have a case where you actually lost money, then you can tell them and they can get your money back or something. Well, I highly suggest you don't actually email them. They could actually be working a case against your case, trying to get your money back if he actually is involved with the entire situation. So instead, report it to the FBI at this link on screen. Just a way better idea in general. Now, in other news, there actually has been an entire theory saying that Sam Pepper was actually the person who is behind all of this, and here's the reason why they're actually saying it.
Gun style perspective, so many people would like to think. But there's a lot of Sam Pepper posts. You've got Ice Poseidon mentioned over here, Sam Pepper, and eventually this account goes from a Sam Stan account, like live stream fails account right here, all the way, all right, to a good old-fashioned Save the Kids BSC account.
So as you see, that's definitely very weird to say the least. But I mean, tell me down below, do you think that Sam Pepper was actually involved somehow? And do you think that Kay could actually ever recover and join Faze back? I mean, if he actually did find out who was actually behind this, assuming that he's not the one behind it, and wins the entire legal pursuit, I guess he might be able to come back. Some people have actually been arguing that they should bring him back. But yeah, like the video, subscribe with notifications on, because this is a brand new channel and you really help me out. And peace.